My first guest, terrific young actress. You know her from her TV series, of course, Dark Angel. She's now starring as Sue Storm. It sounds like a weather person, but Sue Storm in the new movie Fantastic Four, which premieres tomorrow, July 8th. Please welcome the lovely Jessica Alba. Look at you.
Hi.
And you thanks for dressing like a movie star too. You look beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Of course, I absolutely would get dressed up for you. Nice to see you too.
God, you're on the cover of everything, and I want to ask you about. I was looking through this movie, this magazine, Arena. I didn't know this movie, but some of these pictures are quite sexy. Like this one here.
Well, it's just my face.
Okay, oh, you know, it's so funny because that's the same outfit I wear when I ride my motorcycle. So the high boots and. Then there's another one here. What's this next one here? Which is no. I'm trying to think. Is that the Lone Ranger's mask worn lengthwise?
Yeah. It's a bathing suit with jeans.
Okay, and there's one last one.
I'm covered up still.
Huh? There's one last one in here. Which one? Where is it? No, I must have put it on my wall already. No, don't worry about it. Well, never mind. Let me ask you something.
Yes.
You know, years ago, when you were younger, and your dad would come in. Your dad is like the strictest dad. But he's hilarious.
Yes,
I love
he's
your dad.
he's very conservative.
Oh, I like your dad. He makes me laugh. But now, what does he think when he sees these sexy pictures? What does he think?
Well, one time he called me and he was very serious. And this is, after GQ came out, and he didn't talk to me for 2 days when GQ came out.
Oh, is that right?
He was very nervous about it. Because he said his friends. He was like, my friends. And I was like, I know, I'm sorry, Dad. So I get a call, and he's like, call me back. And so I called him back, and I was like, Dad, what's going on? And he was like, you have to sue. You have to sue Playboy. And I was like, Playboy? He's like, you're in Playboy. You have to sue. And I was like, I'm in Playboy? What? What is it? And I was like, wait, why are you reading Playboy? Like, what? You're saying me. I'm not even showing anything. So I looked. I got the Playboy. Yeah. I looked, and it's a paparazzi picture.
Oh, it's just a regular.
Yeah,
so you're not naked.
No, you can't sue. But he has no business reading Playboy.
Really, that's terrible.
He says it's his friend is a security guard there, so somehow he has to look at the magazine. I mean, I don't know.
His friend probably just wanted to help.
Yeah,
that's all it was. Now you have a new boyfriend. I just met him. No, what's his name? I love his name. What's his name?
Cash.
Cash Warren. Now, is he a Chippendale dancer? I love that name, Cash Warren. Cash Warren. He fights crime on the side.
Nice.
No. Well, he seems like a nice guy.
He's wonderful. No, he's actually very smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Tim Story's producing partner.
Oh, okay. And that's his real name, Cash
Cash,
Warren.
his mom named him.
Oh, okay.
After the street in L.A. called Cascio.
Oh, Cascio.
But she left off the
Okay,
EO.
so where did you meet? Where did you guys have this happen?
We met during the movie.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
During the movie.
And he's not, we've been going out for 11 months.
Oh, all right. Well, I know. See, you're squirming. Now, why is that?
Because it makes me nervous talking about it.
Now, are you the jealous type? You seem like you'd be. Are you just jealous?
Oh, I get so jealous. Yes.
Really?
Yes, so jealous.
Really?
I've actually never been as protective over anybody as I am over him.
Really?
Yeah.
So, like, if you were, like, talking to me and suddenly you saw a woman talking to him, let's say, over there in the corner.
Oh, no.
What would happen?
I would have to go talk to her and tell her what's up.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Now, how would you talk to her?
I would just be like, he's mine. Like, just back up.
Now, I noticed, what was this gesture?
I don't know. Sometimes, yeah. hopefully I won't ever have to use any physical force, because that would be bad. It would be in the papers, but I'm not scared to.
Oh. Wow. So,
I need to. I'm not scared
so let's say you caught some woman trying to make change with cash, as they say.
Nobody's making change with cash but me.
Oh, okay. Well, have you ever been in a fight?
When I was younger with boys, and then stuntmen when I was doing Dark Angel.
Really, funny stunt?
Yeah, well, because sometimes they wouldn't watch themselves, and they would accidentally kick me or punch me, and so I'd have to give them a good smack.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now, I can hold my own.
Well,
but my grandmother, she's very protective, and she sort of taught me. How to be protective of your man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now, how about the other way around? You like men that are jealous? Like if you're just talking to somebody, hey, who's that guy? I mean, is that like a turn on, or you hate that when they do that?
I like it when he's protected.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's cool. Now, was your grandma the jealous type as well?
Oh, yeah, she was.
Really?
For sure. Whenever women would try to chat up my grandfather and try to be sexy around my grandmother would come out in her shortest little Daisy Duke shorts. And she has a fabulous body. She was a dancer.
Really?
And she'd be like, and she just would dance it around in front of my grandfather's friends and just sort of give it to him.
Wow.
And when she was like 55, just still serving it up.
Wow, 55, that old.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Surprising anybody could get it up at 55. Hey, we'll be right back. More with Jessica right after this. With Jessica Alba. Hey, what was this MTV thing you hosted recently? What was that?
Oh, I hosted this. It was MTV Awards pre-show to show like the best moments of MTV.
Right.
They're like, oh, it'll be no time. It'll be like an hour and a half, and you just go and you introduce the show. Okay. It was 6.5 hours at Universal Studios.
Right.
It was insane. I went on rides. I had to do what you're doing. I had to read these teleprompters. People were writing stuff. I've never done anything like that before. So I was terrified. So all of a sudden they're like, okay, now we're going to do, the best romantic moments in the MTV Awards. And I was like, okay. So I'm like reading the dialogue that they're like frantically writing and going up. And they're like, okay, and you're going to do a kiss with one of the animals. And I was like, really? What kind of animal would I be kissing? Because I love dogs, but
right.
but other than that,
it does,
stay in the jungle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the jungle.
In the jungle, because I knew it was going to be one of them jungle animals.
Right.
So of course they bring a monkey. And I'm like, oh no, I have bad experience with monkeys.
Really?
Yeah.
Now where would you run into monkeys on a day-to-day basis?
I did a TV show called Flipper when I was a kid, and we had a monkey, and the monkey bit my brother on purpose. Like ran across the yard and latched on my brother's calf and took a chunk out. And I was like, so ever since then, it was a little monkey, a little Reese monkey. I don't like monkeys.
Okay.
And then I did another movie, and a monkey would come, like wild monkeys would come and just take your food. And
where were you that wild monkeys would come and take your food?
We were in Sarawak. It was like, where is it? Borneo?
Borneo. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you weren't just like sitting in New York and monkeys would come and take your food.
No. I was like
you're in the
shooting
jungle.
in the jungle.
I thought you were just somewhere and monkeys came and took your food.
Yeah, they're just hanging out in Manhattan. Me and the monkeys.
Okay, so you're in Borneo, and these monkeys took your food.
The monkeys are taking food, and they go to the bathroom, and they throw it at you, and they're just terrible.
Yeah.
So, like, stay in the forest, fine.
Right.
But I don't like to interact with monkeys.
Okay.
So they're like, Tia is so sweet, and everybody loves her, and she's going to sit on your shoulder, and you're going to give her a kiss. And I was like, really? Do I have a say in this? They're like, you got 5 minutes to shoot this. The sun's going down. We have to do it. Sure. So all of a sudden, I have Tia here, and I'm like trying to concentrate on the dialogue, and I'm trying not to look at her in the eye because I know like you shouldn't look animals in the eye. I don't know where I heard that, but I think I heard it somewhere. So I'm like trying not to look at her in the eye, and I'm reading the thing, and then it says, okay, now turn your face towards Tia. It was the stage direction, and give her a kiss. And so I was like, so now this is my favorite kiss. And I went like this, and I pursed my lips, and she somehow, I didn't know monkeys had these really long tongues. Somehow, she Frenched me. Her whole tongue scraped all my teeth and my gums, and in like a millisecond, it was like, and I was like, oh my goodness. And I looked toward the camera, and I finished the rest of the dialogue, and I looked over, and I made eye contact with Tia.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, she grabbed me like this, and she went, ah! And I was like, oh no! And she's like this little monkey, and I thought she was gonna bite my nose off. So,
yeah, stay away from monkeys. Whatever
stay
you
away
do.
From monkeys.
You do not have a good reaction
No,
to
monkeys are terrifying.
Now tell us about Fantastic Four. Now tell us what it's about.
Yes, Fantastic Four is...
true story.
Is a true story about scientists. It's actually the most successful, most popular Marvel comic.
Sure, I know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And I thought Spider-Man or something, but no, it was Fantastic Four.
And you become invisible.
Yes, I play Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman, and she goes invisible, and she puts up force fields.
Now, do her clothes become invisible, or do you have to be naked to be invisible?
She actually has to get naked to be invisible.
Oh.
But it's a PG-13 movie.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't know that either until we were shooting.
No,
I was like,
then the monkeys came and took your clothes.
And then the monkeys came.
Would you want to be invisible? Is that a power that you would like to have?
Well, if I thought somebody was trying to be shady and I had to eavesdrop on some girl trying to chat up cash.
Oh, okay. And what superpowers do you have? Are you invisible, and what else?
She goes invisible, and all of her, when she goes invisible, it's based off of her own emotions. All of our characters are.
Okay.
So Reed Richards is a scientist, and he stretches, Mr. Fantastic, and he's a scientist who reaches for the stars, but he sort of spreads himself too thin.
Okay.
And so he stretches. Johnny Storm is her brother, and he catches on fire, and he's this like sexy guy, really smart, smooth talker.
Right.
When he's chatting up a girl, his temperature rises, and he catches on fire.
Yeah, I've had that happen.
Yeah. Every day. True story. And then Michael Chiklis is the Thing, and often he uses, his brawn over his brain.
Okay.
So when he gets transformed, he turns literally into this He-Man, this rock man.
And you have your own action figure.
And
now,
we
is
do
it?
have our own action figure.
Is that what that is? I saw
yeah.
that sitting there.
I brought it.
Okay.
Miss Sue Storm, and she has her, I don't want to squirt you, but she squirts.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
That's kind of cool. I just got this, so I'm playing with it a lot lately.
And you're 11 now?
Yeah. Hey.
Well,
I
let's
grew
see.
up
Let me
fast.
see. So, I see. Oh, and I see. And it's clear because this means she's invisible.
Yeah, she's invisible, and that's her force field.
Okay, and of course, guys right away, you want to make the feet invisible. That's the one thing. Okay, so actually, that's pretty. Oh, I see. Well, very cool. Now we have a clip on the movie.
Yes, we have a clip, and this is when, in the beginning, when they become the Fantastic Four, it's a disability, not an ability, and they have to sort of embrace their powers. So they're testing their powers, and all of her invisibility is based off her emotions.
Let's
So
take a
this is
look.
her
Here we go.
testing her
Fantastic
powers.
Four.
You should be able to bend light around other objects, even people, if you could control your emotional state better.
Excuse me?
I'm saying if you had a little more self-control, you could locate the trigger. Can you remember your exact emotions on the bridge?
Anger, rage, frustration.
Okay, is there any way to duplicate that feeling, some memory or...
I'm sure I can come up with something.
How's that coming?
Ooh, yeah. Cash, better watch out. All right, Fantastic Four. It opens tomorrow night. Jessica,
Yes,
always a pleasure.
thank
Say hi to
you.
Dad for me.
I will.
Be right back with Urban Magic.